What everybody, this is your boy Shafferspeeks. Before I get anything started, I know I did not do last week's episode of Batwoman, so I'm going to do a quick little bit recap of that really quick. First thing first, Sophie and Kane, Sophie and Kate are no longer going to be an item because even Sophie said out of her own damn mouth to Kate that when they're having their own heart to heart, which was, well, I always say like their second half of a heart to heart because their first half was interrupted by rabbits that attacked, Mary and Kate and the whole nine, right? So Sophie tells Kate, "Look, you need to move on. I've moved on. I have a husband now, whom Kate is actually torturing for information on Alice, aka Beth, after she escaped once again. Because Kate was very close to bringing her sister in. She cracked the hard shell that she put up. They met up at an old childhood spot that they used to hang out at, and they're having a heart to heart. But her sister Mary, not forgiving, Alice or Beth for what she did to her. I mean, who can blame her? I mean, she kidnapped her and hurt her and stuff. So who can blame her for not forgiving her for that? But Mary actually snitches and tells Jacob, "Hey, Dad, I know where, Kate and Alice are going to meet up to talk." So while Kate and Beth are talking, all the Crow agents come in, because they've been ordered by Jacob, who believes that Alice is doing all this just to spite her, just to spite him, and so on, to shoot her on sight. Because and we learned that Beth really just has a bone to pick with Jacob because she said, as she told Kate, Jacob always gave up when the times got tough, end quote. And which makes me believe that during during when Beth and her mother, had that car accident and their mother died, they were seemingly they were separated, or going through a divorce or whatnot, and maybe Beth just felt like, her father should have tried better. And so as they're having this heart to heart, I guess where they were standing, gives through and they fall into some water. Very reminiscent to Beth because, and that has to be very traumatic because that's how she almost died the last time. So Luke Fox, was able to, bring, knock some consciousness back into Katie because she got unconscious while when she fell into the water. She tries to, she's trying to save her and Beth, but like I said, she goes unconscious, and Beth escapes, and that would piss me off because if I'm doing all this really to get help for my sister, and whom also knows that, Kate is Batwoman now. She was able to figure that out really quickly, and it makes me think like, wait a second, if Beth didn't hire those rabbits to attack Kate, Mary, and so on, and Sophie, then who did? And because that's what Beth told Kate also, that she didn't do it. She didn't hire those rabbits to attack them. Turns out to be Catherine, who happens to be Mary's mother, I believe. And she's been trying to pretty much just erase Beth's accident and her mother's murder, and so on, from the past and the damn future. She's been trying to erase Beth all along. But I don't think I can't seem to figure out is why. They can answer. I'm pretty sure they'll be answering that in the next few episodes if they can. But in tonight's episode of Down, 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 for the most part, we finally see Katie don her very own signature Batwoman suit finally. After old villain Tommy Elliott claims that he can kill the Batman with his weapon, and because as the citizens of Gotham put it, they're horny for Batman because they still think that all this stuff, this heroic stuff is happening around Gotham. Oh shit, Batman must be back. Nope, it's just Batwoman. So she has Luke Fox, who's still against her doing her thing. So she has him make her signature batsuit. He makes some alterations to the Batman suit. Bam, bam. She has her own batsuit with the red wig attached to the cowl, which is really dope, along with the iconic red chest plate right in the middle. That is so damn dope, right? And so Tommy Elliott says, "Look, I'm going to, have these people plummet to their deaths in this elevator if I don't get a message or a response from the Batman." Because he already cut 3 cables already right on the elevator. So he says, "Look, if I don't get a response from Batman, I'm going to cut the next 3 cables and you're going to watch these people plummet to their deaths." Of course, that doesn't happen. Kate is able to stop him. She says, "Look, if Batman's not able to show up, then I will." And it brings me right back to say when Luke Fox was actually trying to get in touch with Bruce back when the weapons arsenal was infiltrated 15 years ago or some time ago. Bruce didn't pick up, so Kate's just like, "Look, man, you have no other choice. Get the suit ready. I'm going out there. I'm kicking some ass." She does that. She saves the people, And it makes me wonder, okay, now that she's done that, are we going to get more deeper in as to why Catherine may want, Beth to be erased from both the past and the present? I hope we can figure that out. And I'll be getting to my Supergirl episodes too. I've been binge watching the season so far. It looks really promising. I'm sorry. I know I've been missing the episodes and stuff like that, you guys. I apologize. But I definitely will be getting to that on Monday. That's what I'll be doing from now on. If I don't get to Batwoman or Supergirl or whatever, vice versa, on tonight, I'll definitely be doing it on the next day, on Monday. And this has been your boy Shafferspeeks. I love you guys. Peace and love. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You guys know the deal. One love.